Since the release of Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, I felt the urge to go back to the earlier games in the series and attempt the hardest challenges these games have to offer, the Max Custom Nights. Now, I did beat this mode on console, which has a major disadvantage to playing on PC, specifically the fact that your cursor in your office moves when you move your cursor in the cameras, and when you leave the cameras, your cursor doesn't reset position. This means your cursor will constantly be changing position throughout the night, making it very difficult to keep track of where you are to click on Bonnet's nose. This is why I reduced my cursor speed to 0 to the left stick, and the only time I move it is to set my position next to the fan using the right stick at the start of the night. Throughout the night, you'll hear me repeatedly say left and right. This is actually a really helpful tip I got from Markiplier's completion video, to remind myself of where Funtime Freddy was so I remembered which door to close whenever he said one of his voice lines signalling he was going to attack. This challenge in particular was a lot of fun to pull off as I felt like I was in control, whereas in some of the other Five Nights at Freddy's challenges you're reliant on a lot of RNG. Looking at you, Toy Bonnie! This did take me quite a few hours to get to grips with until I initially beat it, but once I played it for long enough, the chaos seemed to die down and I could compose myself to the barrage of constant threats a bit better than before. Now to the main animatronics. I never really had much of an issue with Funtime Foxy as long as I went to the cameras every 5 seconds or so. Bonnet was the most frustrating of the bunch and an easy run killer, as she can spawn in halfway across your screen instead of on the right side, which could be a real pain to deal with if Yindo was there, as I'd have to make a cam flip first before dealing with Bonnet. Funtime Freddy was never really that bad as long as I kept track of where he was. The main issue with him was if Ballora and Biddy Bab signalled that they were about to enter the room at the same time as each other, which could be pretty overwhelming to deal with, but this gets a little easier with experience. Yendo can never appear back to back, so if you flip your monitor and he's still there, you didn't let the camera rise completely before you put it back down again. Lolbit is the only other animatronic that's a little harder to deal with on console other than Bonnet. To get rid of him, you need to press down the left thumbstick, right thumbstick, and then the left thumbstick again in that exact order. As you have to stop what you're doing to be able to deal with this, I found it better to do it in the cameras where you don't have to quickly deal with Yendo or Bonnet, or to deal with Lolbit directly after getting rid of Yendo and Bonnet. If you wait too long to get rid of Lolbit, an image of him will come on screen accompanied by a distracting beeping noise. Also, this stops you from closing any doors, so try and get rid of him whenever you have the time and is on one of the monitors. In regards to the other animatronics, there's not really that much to say other than quickly deal with Electrobab and the Mini-Arenas whenever the signal shows up on screen. The Mini-Arenas in front of you can be pretty annoying at times when it comes to keeping an eye on your cursor, but over time you'll get to grips with it. Now I'll let you get back to the video. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Alright.
Go get it!
Left. Right. Left. Right. Yes! Oh my god! I did it! Oh my god! Yes! Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.